Guy Fieri is one of the Food Network's most beloved stars, but the spiky-haired chef's career has been riddled with scandals, lawsuits, and wild accusations about his behavior. Just how bad have things gotten for the foodie? Here's a taste of the many times the host of diners, drive-ins, and dives has found his reputation on the chopping block. He fought his hairdresser. In late 2013, Fieri got into a violent and expletive-filled fight with his hairdresser, Ariel Ramirez, which was caught on tape by TMZ. The bizarre video shows Fieri fending off Ramirez with his legs as Ramirez fires off one F-bomb after another at Fieri. You! According to the report, the pair had just landed at San Francisco International Airport and had been drinking on the flight. A rep for Fieri later said it was, quote, "A bunch of guys were messing around. Things got a little out of hand, but they're all good now." That, or maybe Fieri finally realized his hair needed a tune-up? His restaurant was infested with flies. In 2016, Radar Online published a report from the NYC Department of Health and Mental Hygiene, which found that Fieri's Times Square restaurant, Guy's American Kitchen and Bar, was infested with various types of flies. Radar added that the restaurant, which received a B rating from the inspection, had previously come under fire for having live roaches on the ground. Employees were also criticized for having inadequate personal cleanliness and for failing to use proper utensils to eliminate bare hand contact with food. Yuck! His neighbors hate him. In a 2015 GQ profile, it was revealed that Fieri had plans to create a wine tasting room to accompany the winery he'd opened on his property. The big problem? The 100-plus neighbors who came to protest his plans at a public hearing in Sonoma County, California. Chief among their complaints? Guy doesn't just wear loud shirts, he's just plain loud. Here's a smattering of the statements Fieri's neighbors entered into the public record. The applicant has thought of everything except a place for his noise. A race car was fired up next door by the applicant's staff with no warning. The noise very nearly seriously injured one of my show horses. This has happened a couple of times. My family lived across the street from the applicant's residence. Guests would be loud, leave trash, and trample landscaping. All we could do was sell and move. On the other hand, the neighbor with the show horse sounds like a real buzzkill. We might side with Fieri on that one. Sexism, anti-Semitism, and homophobia accusations. In 2011, former Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives producer David Page became embroiled in a wild legal dispute over his firing from the show, which allegedly came at Fieri's request. So during an infamous interview with the Twin Cities alt-weekly City Pages, the Minnesota-based producer accused Fieri of being crude, homophobic, and anti-Semitic. How bad were Page's allegations? Take a listen. "You have to protect Guy from all of his poop jokes. Anytime any woman mentioned cream, Guy went into a sexual riff. Guy said to me, 'You know, it's true, Jews are cheap.' When cutting the show, you had to tell the editors to watch Guy's eyeline because it's always on breasts." Page also discussed an alleged incident from the early days of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives in which Fieri expressed discomfort over two restaurant owners potentially being gay. Guy had decided that the two men running the restaurant were life partners. He said to me, "You can't send me to talk to gay people without warning. Those people weird me out." A spokesperson for Fieri shot down the report, claiming Guy's reputation speaks for itself. Sources for food website Eater also sided with Fieri, calling the entire report a whole bunch of hooey. So is Fieri the frosted-tipped, fun-loving, food-eating party animal he appears to be on television? Or is his shady side harder to hide than he'd like us to believe? Either way, pass the chicken wings. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch more videos like the one you just saw. And leave us a comment to let us know what surprised you the most about Guy's hidden shady side.